Hello. Very quickly, I want to talk to you about a few things, one of which being why your breasts sag. It is common for people to believe that breastfeeding leads to your breast sagging, and that's not completely true. So, oftentimes we are conditioned to see breast as round, perky in your neck, really high, and breasts come in many different shapes, okay? If your breasts do not look like that, you don't look like an Instagram baddie, you don't look like a social media model, you don't look like a traditional model, then that's fine because you're a person. You're not supposed to look like people who have airbrushed, plucked, primed, and set up in a way that allows them to look that way. So no, you're supposed to look like a human woman. You're not supposed to look like someone who's been photoshopped or had cosmetic surgery to adjust their body parts. If you look like a person, then your breasts are probably teardrop shaped or oval shaped, or they hang a little longer, and with time, those kind of things just happen. So I just want to talk about why breasts sag, okay? One of the reasons for breast sagging is just genetics. I know you guys can see me looking down, probably see my notes reflected in my glass. Genetics is a major reason why your breasts sag. You have to look at your sister's breast. You have to look at your mom's breast, your aunt's breast, your grandmother's breast. How do they look before puberty? How do they look after puberty? How they look now at middle age and older? You know, you have to look at all of those factors. It's not just going to be, oh, well, you know, I have good genetics, the women in my family look good, but yet what does their individual body parts look like as they get older? The next thing you want to think about is your diet, your lifestyle, your breast shape. Your diet and lifestyle are all connected to your genetics. A lot of things that we attribute to genetics is actually diet and lifestyle related. So how do you eat? How do you drink? Do you spend a lot of time drinking alcohol? Do you prefer wine over beer? Do you like water instead of soda? Those things matter, okay? Also, muscle and or weight loss. When your muscles atrophy, your breasts cannot be supported as well as they were before. So you want breast tissue perky, well then you have to work out your chest muscles, okay? If you've had extreme weight loss, the degrade in your breast could be caused from the weight loss. It could have not been breast tissue as much as it was fat tissue. So now that that fat has been removed from your body, you've worked out and you've gotten thinner, your breasts have changed shape, and that means they have slumped a little bit. That's okay. Poor posture is another reason why your breasts sag. Sometimes your breasts aren't sagging as much as your shoulders are curled up and you're humped over, and so your breasts do not look lifted simply because they are not up high because you're bent over. Maybe you're looking at them from a bad posture. Maybe you're holding a bad posture. Maybe you're holding your neck down or your shoulders around it. Whatever the case may be, that is something that you can work on yourself every day just by practicing having better posture. And with bad posture comes gravity. The gravity of just existing weighs your breast down over time. But if you are making that worse, you're compounding it with bad posture, then yes, your breasts will look more saggy than they probably would be if you worked. And the next and final point is pregnancy. Breastfeeding itself does not cause your breast to sag. Pregnancy, however, the weight gain, the weight fluctuations, your hormonal changes, all of those things affect how your breasts look. How your breasts look today, how your breasts will look tomorrow. All of those things change with pregnancy because you've changed with pregnancy. That does not mean that your breasts still aren't beautiful and you are not still desirable. It just means that those are one of the natural occurrences that happen with pregnancy. Some women love how their breasts look after pregnancy. Some women prefer the rounder, fuller, hard breast that comes from being engorged, and so they participate in breastfeeding to create that look naturally, but also artificially, because your breast would not look like that if there was no breast milk and engorgement. But you don't want to be engorged. That's not a healthy way to maintain your desired breast look, okay? So pregnancy changes your breast, and breastfeeding is not the major contributor in that breast change, okay? So what can you do? The second thing I want to talk about are the things that you can do to naturally change your breast shape. You can obviously get cosmetic surgery and things like that. I would not support you in doing that because it's not worth it long term, look up breast implant sickness and then decide for yourself if that's what you want to do. Okay, but things that you can do naturally. Again, I'm looking down a minute. Chest and back exercises. Chest and back exercises are beneficial for lifting and supporting the breast because not only could it help with you having better posture, but it can support the pectoral muscles and the other muscles to make your breast sit up higher and look perkier and sometimes bigger. That all depends on the situation. It all depends on your lifestyle and everything, but you can make your breast look larger and perkier by working out. Another thing you can do is go braless. Okay, I got cut off there. So another thing that you can do is go braless. When you go braless, you allow your body, your muscles, time to actually regenerate and be able to support your breasts so that they can look firmer and more lifted. When you wear a bra, you take away the natural support in your body by artificially supporting it with a garment of clothing. Okay, so when you go braless, you allow your boobs time to breathe, you allow your breasts time to actually develop those muscles again so that you can support yourself naturally without the use of a bra. A lot of women use bras so they can cover their nipples. There are other things that you can use to cover your nipples, tape, pasties, literally other things, anything other than a bra. But if you are going out and you are more comfortable wearing a bra, if you are more busty and you are more comfortable wearing a bra when you go out in public, please wear one. But when you're at home and you're sleeping, do not sleep in your bra. Do not wear your bra all day. Once you go home, take your bra off, hang it up somewhere, and just move on. Okay, you don't have to wear the bra when you're at home, and going braless is more beneficial to you long term. Alright, another thing that you want to do is eat well. You want to eat better. You want to eat healthy fats. You want to incorporate healthy fats and healthy starches into your diet. More fiber, more omega-3s. Technically, we don't need more protein. That's one of those myths that they spread. But if you want to incorporate more protein into your diet, healthier proteins like chickpeas and vegetable proteins will probably be more beneficial to you than things like red meat and dairy. Okay, hops, like in beer, can help support your breast looking bigger. Hops in beer can help support your breast looking bigger. They can actually support the growth of your breast. Please do your own research. Okay, I don't have all the answers here. These are just a couple quick tips that I want to share with you. Alright, another thing is drinking water, staying hydrated. Drinking water, stay hydrated, helps fuel your whole body and your cells, not just your breast. It's not going to go to just one part of your body, but in general, this would be more beneficial for you in the long run, drinking more water. Okay, so we already talked about the benefits of having good posture. One way that you can increase your posture is literally just by holding your hands over your head, allowing yourself to stretch out fully. Throwing your shoulders back can be helpful for developing better posture. When we were younger, they used to tell us to walk around with a book on our head. Try it, it couldn't hurt. Wearing a corset, like a real one, not a waist trainer, but a corset. All of those things can help you with your posture, so give those things a try, okay? Breast massage regularly. Breast massages are really, really good. They help with increasing your blood flow. They help drain your lymphatic system. You want to start underneath your armpit and work your way in small circles until you get to the areola, and you want to do it from the top and then underneath and then from the side, and then repeat on the other side. And you can use healthy fats and oils like coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil. You can add essential oils like geranium or lavender. You can use pretty much anything you want. Just look, take your time, do your own research. Peppermint is really good for increasing blood flow, so you might want to try peppermint. Again, I'm not an herbalist. Do your own research, okay? And the reason why I made this video in the first place, you should just breastfeed anyway, okay? Breastfeeding is beneficial to both you and baby. You should just breastfeed anyway, Breastfeeding is beneficial to you and to your baby, okay? It is not just about what you're going to look like and how your body is going to change when you are pregnant and then breastfeeding and then thereafter. Breastfeeding burns extra calories, which helps benefit in your weight loss. It helps shrink your uterus faster. It reduces the amount of bleeding you do. It bonds with your baby. It connects with them in a very special way, like in a lifelong way. When you breastfeed your child, when you choose to breastfeed your child, the amenities and properties in your breast milk passes on to them and it sticks with them for life, reducing their risk of certain types of cancer and diabetes and obesity. It also reduces your risk of certain types of cancer, including breast cancer, which is, So, again, do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this video was helpful to you and you found it informative and educational. Like it if you liked it, and please share it with someone who may also find it beneficial. Okay? Thank you.